Well, happy Sunday or Monday or Tuesday, whatever day that you guys are watching this. Um, I decided to take some time and uh, instead of gaming or skip videos, I decided I'd take some time and make some story times for you guys. So I have a few that have happened to me recently. So subscribe if you want more of these, and yeah, let's get going. So there's this girl named Chloe, and she has recently been using 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 underwear um, for about a month, I guess. And we were outside playing. I was watching um, the kids, making sure they all play together. Excuse me. And this other girl comes up to me and she says, "There's poop. There's poop." And I'm thinking that there's like bird poop on a toy or something. So I said, "Okay, like you take me over there and show me." So we went over there, and Chloe was sitting in one of those riding toys that's like it's one of those red cars that have like a yellow roof on top of it. Um, she was sitting in one of those, and like on the side of her, there is like huge chunks of poop. And I didn't know if it was there or if she had done it. So I was like, ew, 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 ew. So I helped Chloe get out of the vehicle without getting it on her clothes. And I was like, Chloe, did you do this? And she said, yeah. And so I looked, and it was like all over her back and soaking through her pants. Um, and it was just a very disgusting sight. This was like the worst thing I had ever seen uh, from working there. So I helped her to the house, and I said to my boss, like, "Good luck. Like this is a bad one." And so I brought her in, and not too long after, I brought the kids all back inside for them to eat lunch, and I went outside to clean the toy car that she was in. It was bad, and when I brought Chloe in, my boss said like she didn't worry about like taking a wipe to her. She just put her in the shower or the tub and rinsed her off that way because it was not good. It was a mess. But that's that story. Okay, so in last a week ago from today, um, I was driving home. Well, first I went to the gas station because I needed to get gas before I got home, and I was driving. I was at a stoplight, and I wanted to take a right and go home, and there was a vehicle that was in front of me, and the vehicle was stopped at the green light. So I thought I'm not going to lay my horn on them. Like, I don't know if that was just what they were doing was intentional or not, but I just thought I'm just going to wait till they go. Uh, so in the lanes, I could take there's you could take a right or go straight, and in the other lane it was a left turn only. They were in my lane, but they wanted to take a left. So eventually, like they did take a left, and then the light turned yellow, and I had to do quick thinking. So when it was yellow, I just decided to go. And as I was going, of course, it turned red. So it wasn't really my fault, but from the time that I basically was on the edge of town, um, till like maybe 7 miles out back to my house. Um, there was a sheriff that was following me. I don't think he scanned my license or anything, and I wasn't like mad at all about it. But I'm sure he saw what happened, because he had turned the same direction that I did shortly after. So I'm watching my cats. Uh, yeah, that happened last week. So a while back, I drove for Amish, as you guys know. I no longer do that anymore. I quit doing that last December. But I was driving, and my first time driving, I drove my neighbor, and he had to go like a town over. So I was on the highway, and on the road there was a deer that had been hit, that was taken up the road. Now I drive a smaller car, and um, I don't know what I was thinking. Um, I thought it was like a baby fawn, and I should have been smart about this, but I wasn't. Um, I decided to just drive over the deer. Um, Luckily, nothing happened to the vehicle or to either of us, but I decided to go drive over it, and it turned out to be a bigger deer than what I expected. I don't know why I didn't go over into the other lane, if there was another vehicle, but whatever. It just went over the deer, uh, you know. So of course, when I hit it, right, we both we both go up and down. It was like a few moments of silence after that, and then I said, "So, what do you do for work?" It was something like that. Um, I don't know what he thought of it. I was embarrassed that I did that. This is my kitty, uh, Marshmallow. Can you say hi, kitty? I don't know how much bigger you're gonna get, but you's a nice kitty. All right, so I'll tell you one more story actually. That now that it comes to mind. So yesterday, I went shopping for something which I can't tell you what it is because you'll find out later on. But I went shopping with my sister and her boyfriend. I know, kitty. And I was looking online for a certain thing, and she no, the thing that I was looking at was online. It showed uh, usually like I don't even know, $50 to $70, and the cheapest things that I could find were like 30 to 50. Um, but I decided to go over and actually look in person, and luckily my mom called, and she was asking about what the things that I was looking for, and she said that I know, Katie, and she said that the thing that I was looking for was there was two of them left, basically. And so I said, all right, well, I have to have it here by next week. Hey, hey. So, so I said to my sister, all right, like, let's go, let's go check this out, because there's a lot of different places I could have gone. Are you gonna say hi to everyone? But I went over with my sister and her boyfriend to go look at this thing. And luckily I went. Whoops. You're going to come back up, aren't you? Luckily I went. And there was two options again. So I got the one that worked out best for me. And I was expecting it to be like $70. Turns out it's like 75% off. And I actually got what I was looking for $18. So that is fantastic. And then, of course, I had to stop at Walmart to buy the rest of my stuff. So, but overall, very great deal. And I'm very happy that I went. So, and I think we all had a good time, just kind of doodling around. So that's going to be it for stories for today. Hopefully you guys like these stories, and if you want more, let me know. And I will upload again soon. So thanks for watching, everyone. And you have any words you want to say, Kitty? No? Just purrs. All right, well, I will see you all very soon. And until next time, thanks for watching and take care out there.